According to the video for this week's forum, the CDC says that the U.S. healthcare system was not prepared to respond to the COVID-19 pandemic. Much time has passed from the initial outbreak, and we have learned several new things as a result. Firstly, the virus is 3 times as infectious as the flu, making it highly dangerous. This is the case even though it was reported that 25% of individuals who had the virus do not show any symptoms at all. This can make it especially dangerous because of an increased risk of carriers and unknowingly spreading the virus by self-proclaimed healthy people. The coronavirus pandemic brought to light that underinvesting in public health has led to consequences for the entire country. This is a collective problem, and people now understand the consequences that underpreparation can produce. This COVID-19 virus will be with us forever, with new strains and new variants coming about for the foreseeable future. How we learn to live with the existence of this virus is the new concern. Now is the time to over-prepare so that the country is never caught off guard by something like this again. Americans will get through this together, but must embrace staying home and flattening the curve. According to the PowerPoint from this week, America is the only nation with for-profit healthcare. Most other countries have well-thought-out government-backed healthcare options. For example, in Germany, everybody is covered by private healthcare, which completely takes care of health-related expenses, but a person's employer covers half the cost. Additionally, in Japan, nobody is denied healthcare coverage. Individuals cover 30% of the cost, employers cover the remaining 70%. While healthcare equity, especially among race, has been a long-standing theme of an issue in this class, this is very largely in part brought about due to the for-profit nature of the U.S. healthcare system itself. Individuals and minority groups who are often of a lower socioeconomic status who are not able to afford the healthcare that they need are shut out. In no world is this right, and it shows an issue with the system as a whole. The question is, however, how do we fix this? Ultimately, the money to afford government and employer-subsidized healthcare needs to come from taxpayer dollars, which is always a tricky issue. There needs to be a balance found between helping those in need without penalizing the people who work hard for their money. This would need to be done without compromising the nature of America's free market economy. The very fact is, after all, what makes the American dream so lucrative. Anybody from anywhere has the ability to move to the quote-unquote land of the free and work to make a name for themselves. Time has shown, however, that the land of the free is only the land of the free for certain groups of individuals, further emphasizing the current wage gap, but the idea is the same nonetheless. In short, the coronavirus pandemic has shown that the current healthcare system in the U.S. may be flawed, but there is hope for a brighter future, should certain implementations be put in place to rectify the issue. And while there is no one right answer to issues of this caliber, there is most certainly a happy medium that can be found between privatized and non-privatized healthcare that can be implemented in the country to make it a safer place for all of its citizens.